Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're back over on the test server to take a look at the new events that will be coming to Global, and they look really nice. So first of all, we got the fan appreciation event, which they got 1 million followers on Facebook. So we all get a free... People are telling me it's Solars, but I'm still going with Solus. It's all good. We get a free copy of Solus. We then also have a new Valentine's Day event. Before we get into the Valentine's Day event, though, I just wanted to take a quick second to recap. I did make a quick post about the new redemption code. I haven't got it copy pasted, but there's a new redemption code. You get 60 purple stones. You get 300 diamonds. So check that out. It'll be in the description. It'll be in a pinned comment. Just copy it, paste it, and you get the goodies. So that's all good. Now we'll jump into the Valentine's Day event. So this... They've done this type of thing before. So both of these events they've done before. I really like the animated event thing. Props to them for that. I think it looks pretty cool. But let's jump into it. So this is going to be what you get. These are your options, and I'll talk about what I'd go for towards the end of it. But you know, you got a fair few options, and then also if we look at the information, if we go down to number 4, stargazing cards can be obtained after stage 15, 40 or VIP 13. So if you're further in the game than what I am on this account, you'll be able to exchange for stargazing cards, which are gonna look like a really good option in my opinion. But then it also says here about the Elder Tree thing. I don't think it's meant to say stargazing cards. I think that's a typo right there, so never mind that. But the way you're going to get these chocolates is you can pretty much just click get more and it'll show you. So your daily quest chests, if we have a look at them, they're going to contain 2 each. If we look at over, let's go back to it. Let's jump back in. Labyrinth. So when it says I can't even say the word. The Praetorian? Praetorian, is that it? Man, I suck. It's basically the red flags give you a chocolate. So always attack the red flags. Bosses also give you a chocolate. So attack as many red flags as you can. It's a really good time because it is at the same time as the Labyrinth 24-hour reset is running. So you're going to get a lot of them through that. We'll talk math a little bit later on. I'm probably going to have to cut the video and recheck my math just to be sure. But hey, we'll get to it. The other thing you can do is obviously the merchants. And once again, all these events, the $1 pack is never a bad buy if you are a spender at all. The $1 pack, it's just way more value than anything else you can get, and you do get 10 stones. So if you're a low spender, or you know if you're a whale, obviously, the $1 pack is definitely a good value. But once again, you don't have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here. I'll go get some screenshots together. I wasn't too prepared when I started this video. It's okay. It's okay. I'll get some screenshots of what the Stargazer cards look like, and then I'll do the math and we'll sort of see roughly what we're going to get out of it. Okay, so some math has been calculated. So basically what I've done from here is 2 per chest for daily chests. As you can see, there's the drops end in 7 days and 13 hours, which makes it 8 days worth of drops. So when you got 2 per chest, there's 5 chests you can get. That's 10 per day, 8 days. That's 80. We then got the lab bosses. Now the one thing is, it is the Labyrinth extended thing right now, where it's the daily reset. Not sure where it will be at when this actually hits live servers. So I'll probably do another video just touching on this when we get there, because it will change the things you can get, whether we're doing daily reset Labyrinth or 2 daily reset Labyrinth, obviously. And I'll go through them both right now anyway, but you know, if it blends somewhere in the middle, we'll find out. So basically the Labyrinth bosses, if we go over here, I'll just jump into the Arcane Labyrinth. As you can see, the red ones, the red flags, the grey flags drop none, sorry, the brown flags. The red flags drop 1, and the bosses drop 6. So that appears to be what it is. In hard mode, they may drop more. I'm not too sure, but that can all get touched up later on when it drops on global. But basically with the bosses, if they're dropping 6 each, there's 3 bosses per floor. Say we're getting it 8 days, that makes 144. Then per floor, we average it out to say you do 4 red flags times the 8 days, that's 96. So the total between that is 80 for the dailies, 144 for the bosses, and 96 for the red flags, and that would equal a total of 320. So 320 is that number that you're looking at for total chocolates if if it's still daily reset when it comes to global, which I'm skeptical, but I'm also hoping that because this event's on, they may just extend the period of this. So that would be really nice. So that would be 320. And basically what I've done to calculate for if it's not on the daily reset is I've just halved the number that we got from the labyrinth bosses and from the red flags each floor, and it ended up being the 48 plus 72, then plus another 80 again for the daily quest, and it equals a total of 200. So that's your free to play limit, roughly, because once again I was just averaging out the red flags, but you're looking at like just peaking on 200 free to play for this event if it's not the daily labyrinth reset. If it is the daily labyrinth reset, you're looking at like 300 to 320. So when we look at the rewards, your standard heroes are 200. So I'm not even looking at those standard heroes. Like, I'm skipping them. Once again, if you're really close to one, maybe you could go it. The twins and Mahira are really nice. Some fodder could be good depending on where you're at. These bad boys, like, they're fairly cheap at 25. These are the thing that would be nice to pick up depending on where you are in the game. You know, if you're just trying to get it to level 15 and unlock that, these things may be nice just as like a overflow. When you've run out of everything else, you buy them, and then you've got the gold for the remainder, but I wouldn't stress too much. But the thing I'd really be going for, so they also do have the signature item chests as well, which I always say in these events, no matter the cost, the faction signature emblems, so the chest ones, are always good value because they're really hard to get late game. But for me, the thing I'd be going for is going to be the Stargaze tickets, because they're going to cost, I couldn't find an image of it, but Discord has helped me out. They cost 72 of the chocolates for 10 Stargazer tickets. So for comparison, when you're looking at 72 chocolates for 10 Stargazer tickets, that becomes 50 Stargazer cards for 360 chocolates. Now, when you think about the twins and Mahira being 300, Stargazer, now I haven't confirmed this from my own testing, but it seems to be every 50 Stargaze cards, you're guaranteed the hero. It's kind of like the failsafe, kind of like in the summons, same sort of thing. So if you're looking at your worst odds, it's going to cost you an extra 60 if you buy the Stargaze tickets to get that hero, but you may get them quicker and you may get 2 copies. So for me personally, what I'm going to be doing is probably on my main account and stuff like that, and my Gwyneth account, I'm saying I'll be going for the signature item unlocks for the faction signature item tokens, just because I really want to push those signature items out. And then on something like my Celestial Hypergean account, I'm going to push hard to get into that chapter 16 so that I can actually go for the 10 Stargazer cards for as many as I can get. The good thing about Stargazers too, they're only 72 cost, so no matter how you go with it, no matter where it's at for the reset, you're going to get some. So it's something that you can use. So that's what I'd be looking at. We'll revisit it again once it does drop on global and see what situation we're in. But that is pretty much it for the Sweet Romance event and the chocolates. I'd be going Stargaze or the faction item unlocks personally, but up to you guys. There's plenty of options there. Now let's take a quick look at the Floral Flirtation event. Now these ones I'm not too stressed about. They've been in the game before and it seems like just a popularity contest. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there's anything else valuable in this besides the frames up the top here. So when we look through it, you can send flowers by visiting other players' profile page during the 10-day event. Flower drops last 8 days. So you're basically sending points to people, and the person who ends up with the most points wins. Leaderboard rankings will be determined according to the total amount of Mahira's roses players received during the event. Players will have a chance to be rewarded with the limited edition Valentine's Day frame, yada yada yada. You can find Mahira's roses in Labyrinth, but only on subsequent playthroughs. So I'm thinking this means even if it's on the daily reset, you can only get them every second time. So is what it is. Receive extra roses for free when purchasing Mahira's chocolate hearts from the gift shop. So you get them from Labyrinth, or you get them from that. We can go here and see how we can get them. Labyrinth, you're going to be getting 9 per boss, and then you can obviously buy them. So it's going to be basically that. You can go over here into your friends list and check out your friends and click on them, and then you can send the roses. That's pretty much the gist of it. let me know if I'm wrong. I just look at these events and they're just something that doesn't really faze me. But I feel like it's just a popularity contest. Whoever gets the most roses gets a frame. I could be wrong. Just run 100 alts and send them all to yourself if you really, really, really want a frame. I mean, it's a thing. I feel like it can be done. But yeah, that's it for that one. I'll revisit this if someone tells me I'm wrong and I'm stupid, because I know I'm stupid sometimes and I'm definitely wrong sometimes. So let me know. But that's it for that one. The big one is this one. And once again, I'd be going the faction upgrade emblems, or I'd be going for the Stargaze tickets personally. Let me know what you guys think. It's always up to you. So that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.